Right, so back again, 4 Stories Dublin. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe, just saying in advance. Paul here with me, obviously. Liam behind the camera, don't forget about Liam. And myself here, so we're going to have a little quick little detailed run-in through, because we got a fantastic response from the Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Got a fantastic response, so we said, do you know what, we'll give them a little update on this whole, because there's going to be a whole little universe based on this, so I think we'll kick into it, Paul. Do you want to tell us what's coming up next? Let's get straight into this.
Yes, straight into it, right? Okay, so there's a few things happening with Cyberpunk.
Let's roll.
Right? Now, I'm glad I have my notes. Right?
Fantastic. You need the notes, Paul. You need the notes.
Right. Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Yes.
Engaged the fans. The fans have come back and said they want more.
Yes,
the studio is listening.
And it got top listed as well.
Yeah, top listed. Right? So now, Cyberpunk 2077, the game.
Yes.
They released it unfinished. They're getting through it.
Yeah.
And the fans are asking for things. So they've got a new story happening called Phantom Liberty.
Phantom Liberty.
And that's going to be from 2020. That's going to be reckoned about 2023. Now, when the developers are finished with Phantom Liberty, now they're hoping to add more to the game. They're working on their sequel, Orion, like the star.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, the difference is going to be, instead of, they used to do it on their own engine, the red engine that they were developing, and they were having problems. But with Orion, they have done a link up with a company called Epic Games. So they have Unreal Engine 5. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of that, yep.
Have you seen demos of it?
Top quality kind of CGI, top quality gaming system. It's fantastic.
So they're going to have direct link with Epic Games. So if they have a problem, they don't have to kind of figure themselves out. They can go straight through.
Yes.
So instead of them, they just have to work with that engine. They're getting trained up on that engine. And what they're going to kind of do is they can concentrate on the gameplay, the story, everything like that.
Not just blotch it out, they'll be able to get straight into detail with
Where
everything.
previously they had they had to go and fix something in the red engine, come back, do something else,
rushed it.
So that's going to be a big huge thing. Now, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, the fans asked for certain things. That game used that animation used the game. They used scenes directly from the game.
Yes.
Right? Now, a big thing that the fans were asking for was a Santa Fiesta. That's how the young fella could mill around, right? And the other thing they've asked is Miltech. So when someone goes cyberpsychosis, which is basically you have too many augmentations in your body, you suffer from post-traumatic stress, and you lose the head.
Right.
You lose it. You go cyber psycho. If someone goes cyber psycho, they send Miltech. So now, and as well, certain things from the game, the builds of how the characters were built.
Right.
The fans are now doing that. The Cyberpunk, the CD Projekt Red is now offering the clothes from the game. So if you were a huge Edgerunners fan, you can now play the game like a David character.
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Fantastic.
They've brought in some of the characters that survived Edgerunners into Cyberpunk.
Into the game.
They were already there, so they reused them. So there's a link between that. Now, there's a lot happening on that end. Now, some of it's going to take years, but they've also now, as I said, we were saying, like the Marvel, Star Wars world, they're expanding the universe. They've a novel coming out in 2023.
A novel?
Yes, by Rafał Kowisk. He's a Polish lad, right? It'll be offered in Polish and English.
Interesting.
And I'm sure that. And it's about a group of strangers. So we are going to go back to Night City, see what happens. And we might meet some of the characters that we met
along
either on
Cyberpunk
27 and sometimes in Edgerunners.
Yes.
So we are seeing the resurgence of an intellectual property that was going down the drain. Company nearly went. So the Edgerunners was made by a company called Trigger Studios.
Yeah.
Now, they have moved to Boston, the main team, and it's going to be multiply coordinated all over the world. So I'm sure there's more animations coming. But the criticism people had of Cyberpunk 27 was the world felt flat. There wasn't enough characters.
Yeah.
They have addressed that. So whatever the fans are saying,
they're listening.
They're listening.
Yeah.
And if CD Projekt Red had listened to the start from the first, they wouldn't be in this problem.
Exactly.
But let's concentrate on the positives of this, and hopefully there's content. So we might get a graphic novel of that man Raphael's novel. We might see them updated into the game. We might see them characters then come into the universe, maybe future animations. So in the Cyberpunk world, I think it could be in a good place.
Yeah.
I think they've made their mistakes, but let's hope they've learned and they do the right thing.
Well, there's a lot to look forward to, and as we said, they're listening to the fans. They're listening to what the fans want. They're giving them.
Yeah.
Which is it's a good thing to do, like, and it shows how much it's blown up, like.
It's good to see, because I have to say that animation was unbelievable.
I
loved it. I loved the characters. There was characters there I didn't think I was going to like, but I loved them.
You enjoy it.
You enjoy it.
It was a good watch.
Yeah, they have Gianfranco Esposito, I'm mispronouncing his name, playing the baddie again.
Yeah.
Great baddie, you know. But as I said, we're hoping they've more coming. And for me now, my personal view is I would love to see what Trigger Studios is going to do next. Now, the thing with the Orion sequel is we don't know if it's going to be in Night City or other cities in the world. Yeah. So we'll wait and see what happens. But the hope is now that the Cyberpunk CD Projekt Red will give modern support, so people will be working on this game for years at home. Jeez. And that's what they want. And hopefully CD Projekt Red listens to the fans.
I hope they're listening to us as well.
And if they listen to us, big thumbs up. So I'll leave it at that. As I said, it's just a little update on the universe.
There's a lot to look forward to, and the big word to be used here is universe. So don't forget that. Now there's a lot of content coming out by Cyberpunk itself. So make sure you have your eyes peeled.
Most definitely. So we'll go and leave it at that, and call it quits on that.
Yeah.
And hope you enjoyed the video, and
give it a like and a subscribe.
And if anything relevant comes up again, we might do a video.
Yeah, if there's any other people who think we could even get a little video in off, don't be afraid to put it in the comments, and we might even acknowledge it. Actually, like, it's good to listen to the fans, and they've done that. And look where they're getting. So
yeah, and I say big thanks to anyone that's watching.
Yeah.
Right. See you again. Bye.